evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in varsity boys basketball between the North Andover Scarlet Knights and your Lancers of Lawrence High. The Lancers come into tonight's game with a record of 10-2. They are ranked at number 7 in Massachusetts according to the Boston Globe. Meanwhile, North Andover comes into the game with a record of 7-3. They are coming off a road win against Billerica. We'd like to thank you for joining us here this evening on LPS Media. My name is Jay Oza, and thank you for joining us. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with the tip-off. Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media for this matchup in varsity boys basketball between the Scarlet Knights of North Andover and your Lawrence High School Lancers. Our crew this evening: David Vinas, Tatiana Say, Ruth Cruz, Kiana Hernandez, Kayla Vega. Our producers, MJ Kowalski and Dave Pekarski. My name is Jay Oza, and welcome in to Lawrence High. We are underway with the 7th best team in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the Lawrence High School Lancers in the white uniforms with the blue trim, taking on the Scarlet Knights of North Andover in the black uniforms with the red trim. Lancers coming in to tonight's game after a victory at Billerica, a 97-77 victory. Interestingly enough, the Scarlet Knights, their last game was also at Billerica. They picked up a 59-45 victory. Lawrence High 10-2 to start off this season. Again, they are ranked at number 7 in the Boston Globe statewide rankings. Their only 2 losses this season were to St. John's and Central Catholic, a couple of Division I powerhouses. And so here's Jaden Castillo into the corner for Chris Ruiz, who took an extra step with it. And the Lancers turn the ball over. No score here, 7:32 left in the first. North Andover possession. Here's Darren Watson. Lancers get the steal into the hands of Castillo. Juan Felix on the drive, kicks it out to Ruiz. Ruiz puts it down, puts it up, puts it in. Chris Ruiz gets the Lancers off to a good start, 2-0 Lawrence. Lancers with the press here early. Ruiz playing defense on Watson. Watson into the corner, 3-ball for the Knights. No good off the front rim. That was Kyle Moore on the shot from the corner. Here's Juan Felix, pulls up from way downtown. Feeling it early, Juan Felix, but he came up short. Under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Watson fakes the shot. Lancers thought that they had a steal, but Watson was able to draw the foul, first foul of the ball game. It goes against Jaden Castillo of Lawrence. Baseline inbound coming up for North Andover. Here is Watson. Watson looking, gets it inside. Blocked by Lawrence. That was Murphy on the attempt. Lancers turn it over. Here's Aguirre with an acrobatic layup, but he can't finish. Here comes Reynoso back up the other way. Lewis to the basket, lays it down, and a nice easy 2 for Jaden Castillo. It's 4-0 Lancers with 6:25 left in the first. Here's Aguirre passing to Watson with the spin move. Watson lays it up. Gets it into the hands of McElroy. McElroy out to Aguero, who takes the three, and Chim Aguero knocks it down, the senior guard. 4-3 Lancers. Here's Ruiz wide open in the corner. Way off though. Aguero with the board. Aguero leaves it for McElroy, guarded by Ruiz. Back to Aguero in the corner. He is guarded by Reynoso. Picks up the dribble. 18 on the shot clock for North Andover. Pass to McElroy. Jake McElroy is the Scarlet Knights quarterback of the varsity football team. McElroy pulls up from the foul line. No good. Rebound loose. McElroy gets it back. Kicks it out. Watson. McElroy for three. No good. Off the rim, and the tip is good for Garrett Murphy, the 6'5 junior center. North Andover takes their first lead of the ball game. It is 5-4. Rodriguez for Lawrence. Gets it down low to Delone. Here's Castillo. Jaden picks up the dribble, now looks for Reynoso. And this is Juan Felix in front of the North Andover bench. Castillo with 8 to shoot. Jaden to the bucket, comes up short, second chance. Gets it to go. Great job on the offensive boards by Jaden Castillo, getting his own rebound. Stolen by Juan Felix to Ruiz. Reynoso to the basket, but no. Aguero with the rebound behind the back, and he is fouled by Jaden Castillo. Jaden picks up his second team foul here in the first quarter with 4:49 remaining. 6-5 the score. Lancers on top. Miguel Camacho gets into the game for the Lancers, number 1 in white. And here's Aguero to bring the ball up for the Scarlet Knights. Now Murphy gets it into Moore, back into Murphy, tough angle shot. Rebound to Reynoso, now Rodriguez. Juan Felix, what a move by Juan Felix! Unbelievable drive by Rodriguez. Lancers open up a 3-point lead here early on, 4:23 to go. First quarter action. Lancers 10-2, Scarlet Knights 7-3. Here's Chim Aguero trying to work on Delone. Aguero from the baseline, can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Reynoso. Here come the Lancers in transition. Reynoso can't get through 3 defenders. Here's the pass out to Aguero, saves it. McElroy wide open, off to the left. Rebound Camacho. And Juan Felix Rodriguez will calmly bring the ball up for the Lancers, who have an 8-5 lead here, just under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Ruiz in front of the Scarlet Knight bench. Ruiz puts it down, finds Camacho, who turns it over on the near sideline. Gabe D'Souza into the game for North Andover, brings the ball up and gives to McElroy. Lee passes over to McElroy. Moore back to McElroy for 3, front rims it, rebound into the hands of Ruiz, who hands off to Juan Felix Rodriguez. Chris Ruiz. Here's Reynoso. Into Delone, nice pass to Camacho, who finishes off the window for a pair. 10-5, Camacho gets the steal and gives it right back to Watson. Watson on the drive, what a move, but he couldn't finish. Delone the rebound, Ruiz up to Reynoso, puts the ball down, Reynoso spins off the glass. Can't get it to go, but what a spin move there by Luis Reynoso. Traveling violation against North Andover's Kyle Moore over on the far sideline, right in front of the scorer's table. North Andover turns it over, and Lancer head coach Ray Nunez will call timeout with the score. Lancers 5, Scarlet Knights, Lancers 10, Scarlet Knights 5 with 2:39 remaining in the first quarter. We'd like to thank you as always for watching LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. And we'll take this opportunity to remind you that we broadcast on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, and on YouTube. LPS Media broadcasts 24 hours a day. We cover events at all of the wonderful Lawrence Public Schools. Some of our regular programming includes LHS Sports, theatrical productions, and Inside LHS, a show featuring news from around the LHS campus. Check out Lawrence Public Schools' YouTube channel to watch LPS Media all day, every day on any device. Get the app or open up your browser and you can watch over 1,000 videos from the last 5 years. So the Lancers coming into this game after a road win against a really tough Bill Ricca team. 97-77 was the final. Chris Ruiz of the Lancers told me earlier this week the Lancers were trying at the end of that game to get to 100. They came up just 3 short, trying to get into the triple digits as Juan Felix Rodriguez knocks down the jumper. Lancers open up a 7-point lead here. Stolen, almost stolen, beg your pardon. Angel Vasquez with a solid D. Outside shot is no good. Gabe D'Souza couldn't get it to go. Scarlet Knights get the offensive board. McElroy's shot is no good. North Andover tries to save it. It's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights. And the Lancers will regain possession with 2:06 left in the first quarter. Here's Vasquez. Angel finds Juan Felix, pops the 3, can't get it to go. Watson the board. Watson looking up ahead, out of bounds. Mike Gorgoni of North Andover had his foot on the line when receiving that pass. And the Knights turn it over. 12-5, under 2 minutes left in the first. Lancers lead by 7 as Rodriguez passes to Reynoso. Ruiz fakes the 3. Vasquez makes a move, trying to put it up with the left hand. Nice move by Angel Vasquez to earn himself 2 free throws. Foul is going to be on Darren Watson of the Knights. He picks up his first personal. That's the first team foul for the Knights so far in this ball game. First free throw no good for Angel with 1:35 left here in the first quarter. Vasquez gets 1 of 2. The score 13-5. Lancers on top of the Knights. Watson under pressure. McElroy. D'Souza for 3. Rims out. Reynoso the rebound up to Chris Ruiz. Ruiz. Camacho pops it. No good off the front rim. Rebound loose into the hands of D'Souza. Running the break up to Watson. D'Souza, Watson again. McElroy on the drive. Draws the foul. Jake McElroy. Hearing it from the crowd. The Lancer fans telling him this ain't football, buddy. It looked like a pretty good scramble up the middle. Good job by McElroy to get the call. McElroy gets it back. That time he's stripped. Nice defense. Ruiz to the bucket on the baseline drive. Chris Ruiz making it look easy. The junior guard makes it 15-5. That's a travel on McElroy. He's got a little fan club over here, and I'm saying that sarcastically. The Lancer fans know he's the leader of the Scarlet Knights who play in the MVC. They play 1 game a year against Lawrence High. In fact, check out our YouTube channel to watch the Lancers play North Andover in football. That shot way off the mark from Vasquez. 31 seconds to go here in the quarter. 10-point lead for the Lancers. D'Souza gets right past Vasquez. McElroy. D'Souza for 3 again. This time he knocks it down. Looks at himself and says, finally. 15-8. With 19 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Camacho for 3. Yes! What a shot by Camacho. with a hand in his face. Angel Vasquez guilty of the foul in front of the Lancer bench. He thought he drew the charge, but he picks up his second personal, 5th team foul. 6 seconds left in the quarter with the Lancers up 18-8. Let's see what the Knights have drawn up here with 6 seconds left. Watson looking, almost stolen. It is stolen by Juan Felix to the basket, and he gets 2 with 2 seconds left in the quarter. And that's going to do it, folks, for the first quarter of play. After a steal at the buzzer by Juan Felix Rodriguez, the Lancers lead the Knights 20-8. Folks, we will take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Get the app or open up your browser to watch our videos. We have over 1,000 from the last 5 years. Currently featured the Boston Celtics Step Up Your Game video. The Arlington Middle School received a lighting grant, and the LPS Rise Up District Concert promo video. Remember, you can check out all those videos as well as previous sports games, concerts, and theatrical performance on the LPS Media YouTube channel. Lancers are in the driver's seat here after the first quarter of play. They've opened up a 12-point lead on the Scarlet Knights. Excellent defense by the Lancers. They keep the Knights to single digits in the first. McElroy gets ready to inbound from the baseline. McElroy gets it back, pass on to the baseline. Lancers looking for a travel, but Colin Lee gets the bucket. Camacho, Chris Ruiz fakes the three, trying to drive baseline. Can't find much room. Ruiz puts it up off the glass, no good. Lee, the board. McElroy up ahead to Aguero. Aguero, nice move, driving, kicking, stolen by Rodriguez. Here's Vasquez up ahead to Camacho. Thought about the three, pulls it back. Ruiz fakes it. Now Juan Felix takes it. No good, wide left. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Lancers lead by 10. Aguero puts up a shot. No good off the front rim, but Colin Lee is there to clean up the garbage and get 2. Back to an 8-point game. Camacho from the corner, no good. What a board by Juan Felix. Puts it off the window for a pair. And the Lancers back up to a 10-point lead. Into the hands of McElroy. Aguero back to McElroy. McElroy double teamed now. Inside it's tipped into the hands of Aguero. Too hard off the glass. Lee can't finish. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Lancers. 6:14 to go here in the first half. Luis Reynoso back into the game for the Lancers. Lancers also get number 14, Brian Martir, into the game for the first time. D'Souza inbounds, gets it to Lee, gets 2, draws the foul, and he'll be at the line with a chance for a 3-point play. Colin Lee, 6'3", senior forward. At the line shooting 2, foul was on Angel Vasquez. 22-14 the score. Free throw no good. And the Lancer bench wants a timeout with 6:09 remaining in the second quarter. The score, Lancers 22, Knights 14. So the last time the Lancers took the floor was Tuesday, January the 23rd, 2018 in Billerica. The Indians of Billerica, with an upset on their mind, went up 20-19 after one quarter, but then the Lancers just put the pedal to the metal and dominated the rest of the way. Final score of that game, 97-77. The Lancer junior, Luis Reynoso, absolutely erupted with 39 points in the ball game, 14 coming in the fourth quarter. Chris Ruiz adding 22 in that ball game. Juan Felix Rodriguez had 20. So the Lancers trying to keep up their momentum after losing at Central Catholic back on January 18th. Had a 5-game winning streak going into that game at Central. The Raiders snapped it. Lancers rebounded against Billerica, trying to get another streak going here tonight against the Scarlet Knights. Right now, your Lancers lead by 8. It's 22-14 with just under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Reynoso on the baseline, triple teamed, gets it out to Martir, who drives, puts it off the glass too hard. Nice rebound by Reynoso. Can't get the roll, gets his own rebound again. And on the third effort, Reynoso gets it to go. The kid just wants it more. Would love to know how many offensive rebounds he's had this season. Corner three is way off for Colin Lee. Sorry, that was Kyle Moore, beg your pardon. Bad pass there by Rodriguez. Lancers luck out though. Guess they don't. That was last touched by Brian Martir. Lawrence turns it over. North Andover basketball here. Knights down by 10. Lancers pressing once again as they were early in the first half. D'Souza gets it up to Moore. Just sloppy with it, turns it over. 5:06 to go here in the second. And Jaden Castillo will bring it up for the Lancers. DeLone in front of the the Knights bench has it tipped on the pass. Lawrence retains possession on the tipped pass. Scarlet Knights get Garrett Murphy back into the game, the 6'5" junior center. Lancers have a fresh 30-second shot clock to work with. As soon as the referee is done talking to Scarlet Knights head coach Paul Tanglis. Tanglis, the referee, and the scorers table all just trying to get on the same page here. 4:52 remaining, second quarter. Lancers lead 24-14. Now we're going to have a bit of a conference here as Tanglis and the referees continue to discuss something with the scorers table. Looks like we have it all sorted out, ready to get back to the action here. Last play was a tipped pass. It was Lancer basketball tipped out of bounds by the Knights. And in just a moment, after the referee explains everything to Lancer coach Ray Nunez, we should be able to get back to the action. And let's do this. Lancer lead is 10. Rodriguez trying to inbound. Finds Sebastian DeLone, Juan Felix. Now Castillo. Reynoso in the corner. Jaden Castillo Juan Felix fakes it, takes it, bricks it. Rebound goes to McElroy. McElroy looking up. Now Gabe D'Souza into the corner. Three ball is off. No good for Kellen Murphy. Reynoso to Jaden. Inside to DeLone, has it stripped. That's great defense by McElroy to get the steal. D'Souza, long pass up ahead to Watson. Watson trying to work on Martir. Gets it to D'Souza. D'Souza double teamed. Murphy. Jake McElroy with 10 to shoot. McElroy driving and finishing. Nice drive there by Jake McElroy. Brian Martir in a 10-point game. Lancers leading. 20 on the shot clock for Jaden Castillo. Reynoso puts it on the ground, pulls up from the foul line, front rims it. McElroy the board. 24-16, beg your pardon, after that last bucket by McElroy. Three ball for D'Souza, long. Murphy gets the board, but he's called for the foul. That'll happen when you're 6'5". 3:28 to go here in the first half. Lancers lead this thing by 8. Sub into the game for the Lancers. Chris Ruiz back in the ball game. Castillo. Now Juan Felix into the corner. Reynoso working on McElroy. Cross-court pass to Jaden Castillo. Baseline drive, and Jaden draws the foul. Lancers love that baseline drive, and they're good at it because their opponents respect their three-point shooting. So they have to guard these Lancer shooters tight. One fake is all it takes sometimes to get in a good drive. Castillo makes the first. 25-16, Lancers by 9. As Colin Lee gets back into the game for the Knights. Jaden makes them both. Lancers back up by 10 as McElroy brings it up for the Knights. D'Souza takes it from McElroy. McElroy gets it back. Corner drive by Watson is good for 2. Nice job by Watson to make it an 8-point game. In the late stages here of the second quarter, as Ruiz throws up a pass to Reynoso, 15 on the shot clock. Juan Felix, Jaden for 3, no good. Rebound Lawrence. Reynoso plants himself and knocks down the triple right in front of the Knights bench. Lancers trying to get a little breathing room here. It's 29-18. What a block by Reynoso! Luis Reynoso absolutely rejecting Gabe D'Souza. Wow. Into the hands of Colin Lee. D'Souza. McElroy, top of the key. 11 on the shot clock. McElroy double teamed now. McElroy trapped. 3 ball is good. What a shot there under pressure by Kellen Murphy. It's 29-11. North Andover hanging around here. Ruiz back to Castillo. The drive, he's stripped. Great defense by North Andover. Here's McElroy. 8-point game. McElroy. Shot is no good. That was Kellen Murphy with the heat check. Reynoso putting it on the ground. Long 3 for Juan Felix. Couldn't get it to go. 1:10 left in the second quarter. McElroy. Can't get the handoff into D'Souza. And it looks like the referee's calling that an offensive foul on McElroy. I don't know if I've ever seen that. McElroy attempting the handoff, and as he handed it off to D'Souza, he committed an offensive foul on the screen. So a handoff and screen result in a turnover for the Knights. And it's Lancer ball with 1 minute left in the quarter. Reynoso back to Castillo. Ruiz thought about the three. Into Rodriguez. Juan Felix cross court to Reynoso. Makes a nice move out to Ruiz. Ruiz behind the back. Lancers somehow, do they retain the ball? No, they don't. They finally turn it over. Not the greatest ball movement there by the Lancers. They should get the ball back at least once with 37.2 on the clock here. As we are just moments away from halftime, D'Souza brings the ball up for the Scarlet Knights. McElroy double teamed on the screen. McElroy gets it back. McElroy puts it up. Front rims it. Nice board by Castillo. 16 on the clock. Shot clock is turned off. 12 seconds till halftime. Rodriguez gets it to go. What a finish by Juan Felix. 5 seconds left in the half. 3 seconds. McElroy passes. Watson at the buzzer. No good. Folks, we'd like to thank you for joining us this evening on LPS Media. Our halftime score, Lawrence 31, North Andover 21. Again, thank you for joining us. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the second half.
This tray takes 100 million years to decompose. None of this goes in the green bin. I wish there was someone who could help.
I am a great green genie! No! Not in my bin! No! Not in my bin!
Oh, this trash is weighing me down. We'll help you. Thank you. Thank you for freeing me. No problem. Wait, this doesn't go in the recycling bin. It has to be in the trash. Let's keep the Arlington green and clean.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media for this matchup in varsity boys basketball between the Scarlet Knights of North Andover and your Lawrence High Lancers. Our crew this evening: David Vinas, Tatiana Say, Ruth Cruz, Kiana Hernandez, Kayla Vega. Our producers, MJ Kowalski and Dave Pekarski. My name is Jay Oza, broadcasting here on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, and all day, every day on YouTube. LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. Lancers in the white uniforms with the blue trim, up by 10 at the half, 31-21. Pretty defensive battle here so far between the 10-2 Lancers and the 7-3 Knights. The Lancers ranked at number 7 in the Commonwealth according to the Boston Globe. They actually dropped a couple spots after a loss last week against Central Catholic. Luis Reynoso at the line shooting 2 here early in the third quarter, makes the first, extending the Lancer lead to 11. Reynoso makes them both. Knights hanging tough here, though. They're down by only 12. This would be a pretty huge upset, to be honest. The Knights have not sniffed the top 20 this season so far. Losses against Methuen, Andover, and Central this year for the Knights. Lee gets it to McElroy. McElroy with only 6 to shoot, puts it up with the left hand, gets it to go, and he draws the foul. If North Andover is going to have an epic comeback and a serious upset here in Lawrence, it's going to be on the shoulders of this man, Jake McElroy, number 5. He is the starting quarterback for the North Andover Scarlet Knights varsity football team. Lancers by 9 here, early third quarter, 7 minutes to go. Jaden Castillo working on more. Castillo puts it down, lays it down for Ruiz, who gets 2 on the baseline. Nice smooth touch there by Ruiz to extend the lead to 11. Ruiz almost gets the steal. Watson to McElroy. Can't get the 3 to go. Aguirre trying to get the board. He can't. Rodriguez up to Reynoso. Lewis to the bucket. Gets it to go. Lewis, Reynoso. Like I said earlier, he just wants it more than anyone else fighting on the boards. Aguirre can't escape the trap. Out of bounds, last touch by Lawrence. Head coach Ray Nunez very frustrated. He had the best view in the gym right in front of the play. Ray Nunez very upset with the call. He was right in front of the play. He thought Aguirre lost it out of bounds. Aguirre gets it deep into the paint. And nice block in there by DeLone on Colin Lee. But we have a whistle underneath. Went out of bounds. Last touched by DeLone. And we're going to have an offensive foul called on North Andover before the inbound. Turnover for the Knights. Rodriguez off the glass, no good. DeLone the rebound, puts it up. And Sebastian DeLone draws the foul. Number 22 for the Lancers, he'll get to the line. On that previous possession, that offensive foul was on Chim Aguirre of North Andover, and this foul goes on Darren Watson, number 2, also a North Andover football player. Offensive specialist Darren Watson, a lot of time at running back for the Knights. DeLone makes the second free throw. It's 39-24. Lancers on top. McElroy trying to work on Rodriguez. McElroy switching to the left hand, spins back to the right. Knights move the ball well. Now it's stuck in the hands of Watson. Watson trying to work on Reynoso. Aguirre. Aguirre with 11 on the shot clock. Tipped out of bounds off the hands of Watson. And North Andover turns it over with 5:31 left here in the third quarter. Lancers lead is 15. It's 39-24. Reynoso puts it down, kicks it out to Castillo. Castillo puts it down into the paint and gets it to go. Jaden for a pair. Aguero up the near sideline. Watson. Watson, double team. Here's McElroy. Outside shot is good by Kyle Moore. It's a three. The score is 41-27, just under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Juan Felix calls a play. Reynoso, right hand drive, puts it up. Rebound, DeLone, no good. Ball is loose. And it's going to be a foul called underneath. Just waiting for the call here. Looks like it's going to go against Chim Aguero, point guard for the Knights. That's his second personal, fourth team foul of the second half. Castillo to inbound on the baseline. Looking for Reynoso, he finds him. Lancers with a fresh shot clock. Reynoso to the bucket, he's going to draw the foul on the drive. Foul comes with 4:33 remaining in the third quarter. Reach in foul called on Darren Watson, number 2. That's his third personal, fifth team foul. Castillo gets the first. He's been good at the free throw line all season. It's been a big difference maker that the Lancers' best rebounder and interior player is also very good from the line. Can't get it to go that time. 42-27 the score. Under 4:30 to go here. And Gabe D'Souza travels with that one. The fans in the crowd called that. The referee didn't even need to. An obvious travel by D'Souza. Here's Ruiz in front of the Lancer bench. Pulls up. Front rims it. Rebound to McElroy. McElroy pulls up. Moore from the corner, he knocks it down. And the Knights are just hanging around here in the third quarter. Just over 4 minutes to go in the third, the score 42-30. Under 4 minutes to play. Third quarter action, DeLone to Rodriguez. Here's Chris Ruiz. Juan Felix. Jaden Castillo kicks to Ruiz. Offensive foul on Castillo. Castillo picks up his third personal, third team foul. Lancers turn it over. And the Knights have the ball back, down by 12, 3:37 to go here in the third. D'Souza on the drive, left-handed layup is no good. Juan Felix back up the other way, long pass up ahead to Reynoso. Reynoso, baseline drive, what a move by Reynoso to get a pair. 44-30, 3:16 left in the third quarter. Inside pass is stolen by Reynoso. Here's Juan Felix. Reynoso to the basket for another two. Luis Reynoso is taking over this ball game. And head coach Paul Tanglis of North Andover has seen enough. He calls timeout with 3:04 remaining in the third quarter. The score, Lancers 46, Scarlet Knights 30. We will take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools website on any browser, on any device. Just head to lawrence.k12.ma.us. Currently featured the Abbott Lawrence Academy, I should say. Students did chemistry experiments with copper. 6 LPS artists will have their art on display at an exhibit in Boston. And Enlace students became senators for a day at the Edward Kennedy Center. Remember, you can read about all of these events and more at the LPS homepage, lawrence.k12.ma.us. So 3:04 remaining here in the third quarter after the timeout called by North Andover. Could have been a game-deciding run just moments ago as Luis Reynoso scored 4 consecutive points on some really nice-looking layups. Lancers by 16. Here we go back to the action with Gabe D'Souza bringing the ball up for the Knights. He's double-teamed, and it's stolen. Here's Reynoso. Look out! Reynoso with the two-handed jam! Luis Reynoso has scored the last 6 points of this ball game. It's 48-30. Chris Ruiz almost got the steal. Here's McElroy. McElroy to the basket, can't get it to go, but McElroy draws the foul. Jake McElroy will be at the line shooting 2 after the foul by Reynoso. That's his second personal foul, third team foul of the second half. First free throw good for McElroy as the Scarlet Knights desperately trying to hang on here against this MVC powerhouse, the Lawrence Lancers. Martir gets back into the ball game for Lawrence as Chris Ruiz heads to the pine for a rest. 48-32, Lawrence High on top. Juan Felix Rodriguez out to Martir, open for 3. Back rims it, Delone the board. Back to Martir. What a layup by Brian Martir. Delone gets the assist. 3 ball is blocked by Martir. Nice defense. McElroy with 15 on the shot clock. Outside shot is good. Kyle Moore, the sophomore guard, brings North Andover within 15. Martir trying to drive, and it's a blocking foul called on Jake McElroy. McElroy picks up his second personal foul, 6th on the team. It's already 6 personal fouls on North Andover with 1:54 left in the third. Juan Felix lost it out of bounds, just lost the handle. 1:50 to go in the third. D'Souza back to Watson. Juan Felix bringing pressure. D'Souza working on Camacho. Moore in the corner. Nice job by Camacho into the hands of Reynoso. Reynoso with the left-handed layup, switching from the right to the left in midair. Beautiful layup by Luis Reynoso. Here's Watson working on Rodriguez. Now D'Souza. Camacho, some nice defense. Murphy inside has it blocked. Second nice block of the game by Reynoso. He blocks it out of bounds. Lancers get Eric Garcia into the ball game for the first time. Here's Murphy. Now Moore with 11 to shoot. D'Souza underneath. Camacho fouled him. Miguel Camacho picks up his first personal 4th team foul on Lawrence. D'Souza gets to the line for a pair of free throws here. In the final moments of the third quarter, 1:11 left in the third. 17-point lead for the Lancers. D'Souza has 1 free throw coming up. D'Souza, the junior guard, makes 1 of 2. 52-36 here. Just over a minute left in the third. North Andover bringing some press now. The Lancers handle it well. Under a minute to go in the third. 17 on the shot clock for the Lancers. Here's Juan Felix. 10 on the shot clock. Camacho, 7. Rodriguez with 5. Knocks down the triple right in front of his teammates. Juan Felix Rodriguez creeping in on 1,000 points for his career. Tipped out of bounds there by Juan Felix Rodriguez. 33.7 left in the third quarter here, 55-36. It's a 19-point lead for Lawrence High. Lancers get a sub into the ball game. It's Alessandri Cruz. Watson trying to inbound. Gets it to D'Souza. D'Souza driving with the left hand. Kicks to Moore. Hits another 3. Kyle Moore has been money from downtown tonight, keeping North Andover in this game. Lancers have a 16-point lead. 13 seconds left in the quarter. Camacho, 7 seconds. Martir, 5 seconds. Ball is loose, tipped out of bounds. Lancers retain possession with 2.5 seconds left in the third quarter. Lancers going to get Juan Felix Rodriguez off the bench into the ball game here. Should be coming off a screen to get a shot off. Inbound pass is stolen at the buzzer. Moore, it'll count. No good. And after 3 quarters from Lawrence, the 7th ranked Lawrence High School Lancers lead the North Andover Scarlet Knights by the score of 55-39. We'll take this opportunity to look at the road ahead for Lawrence High. After tonight's game, the Lancers will play next at Methuen Tuesday, January the 30th at 7 p.m. After that, the Lancers will host Haverhill right here at Lawrence High Friday, February the 2nd, Groundhog's Day, 7 p.m. start. After that, the Lancers will travel to Drake to take on the Middies. 7 p.m. start for that one, Tuesday, February the 6th. Lancers will then host Central Catholic. That will be perhaps the biggest game of the regular season. A rematch of one of the Lancers' only losses of the season. Lancers will host Central Catholic 7 p.m. Friday, February the 9th. And we will be right here, LPS Media Broadcast. You got to check that game out. It's going to be a doozy. Lancers will then travel to Lowell Tuesday, February 13th, and the Lancers will end the regular season at Andover Friday, February the 16th, a 7 p.m. game. Here we go, the fourth quarter underway. Lancers up 55-39. Tipped out of bounds by Jaden Castillo. It'll remain Scarlet Knights basketball. $16-point lead for the Lancers here in the final quarter. Murphy over to Aguru. Watson. Hands off to McElroy. Good defense so far for the Lancers. 9 on the shot clock. McElroy working on Castillo. To Chim Aguru. 3 seconds to shoot. Aguru with 1 second. Lays it down for Watson. Air ball. And that's going to be a 24-second violation on the Scarlet Knights. Castillo beats the press. That is some lazy press by North Andover. Ruiz open for 3, no good. Rebound Reynoso. And I'm telling you, he just wants it more than everyone else on the court. Surrounded by 3 Knights, Reynoso gets the rebound and puts it up for an easy 2. Aguru slashing to the bucket, can't finish. Now Watson with a nice move into the paint, puts it up off the glass, can't finish. Castillo the board, 57-39. Ruiz to Juan Felix, pops it, can't get it to go. Nice board by Ruiz. Loose ball gets to Castillo. Jaden, 21 on the shot clock. Castillo behind the back, left-hand dribble. DeLone, Reynoso with 12 to shoot. Cross court to Jaden, 9 to shoot, baseline drive. Lancers turn it over. Watson with the steal. Watson back out to Moore, inside to Murphy for the easy two. 57-41. Lancers in the lead with 6:11 left in the third. Lancers slowing it down a little here. Stolen by Aguero. Aguero all the way to the bucket. Nice move by Chim Aguero. And as North Andover is going on a little bit of a run here, Paul Tanglis of North Andover calls timeout. Usually during a run like that, you see the opposing team call a timeout to kind of stop the bleeding, but North Andover likes what they see and they want to call timeout and talk things over. And timeout called with 5:57 remaining in the in the fourth and final quarter, with the score Lancers 57 and the Scarlet Knights 43. Next game for North Andover will be a home game against Bill Ricca, 7 p.m. start, Tuesday, January the 30th. The Knights will travel to Tewksbury for a game against the Redmen, 7 p.m. start on Friday, February the 2nd. North Andover will then play 5 home games to end the regular season against Lowell, Drake, Westboro, Chelmsford, and Chelsea. .557 remaining in the game. The score, Lancers 57, Knights 43. North Andover hanging around here. They are within striking distance. Lancers would like to put this thing on ice. Juan Felix front rims the three, but DeLone gets the board. Sebastian gets it into Reynoso. Lancer offense looking a little slow on their last few possessions. Lancers need to get the ball moving. Here's Angel Vasquez all the way to the bucket. Can't finish. McElroy the board. Here's Jake McElroy, left-handed dribble, driving on the baseline, spinning, puts it up, draws the foul, gets the bucket, and McElroy will have a chance for a three-point play. And this one is all of a sudden way too close for the Lancers. Getting a little bit sloppy here. McElroy has a chance to make it an 11-point game. Free throw rims out. Out of bounds, last touch by North Andover. It'll be Lancer basketball. And Lawrence has a 12-point lead. 5:10 to go here in the game with the clock rolling. 57-45. Reynoso into the paint. Too hard off the glass. Aguero kicks it to Moore. No good off the front rim. He's been on fire from three. Reynoso taking on three. Knights all the way to the bucket. 1-on-3, and Reynoso comes through. Watson gets 2 right back. Watson heating up here in the fourth quarter, and we're going to have a timeout called by the Lancer bench. This timeout comes with 4:36 to go in the ball game. The score, Lancers 59, Knights 47. Once again, folks, we'd like to thank you, as always, for watching LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. And we'll take this opportunity to remind you that we broadcast on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, and on YouTube. LPS Media broadcasts 24 hours a day. We cover events at all of the wonderful Lawrence Public Schools. Some of our regular programming includes LHS Sports, theatrical productions, and Inside LHS, a show featuring news from around the LHS campus. Check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel to watch LPS Media all day, every day on any device. Get the app or open up your favorite browser and you can watch over 1,000 videos from the last 5 years. 4:36 remaining in the ball game. Lancers 59, Scarlet Knights 47. North Andover in town trying to take down the mighty Lancers and their 10-2 record. Boston Globe has them ranked at number 7 in the state. Here's Rodriguez behind the back, through the legs. Juan Felix taking it into the paint, off the glass. Rodriguez for 2. 61-47, and that's going to be a foul. It's called on Chim Aguru. He doesn't like the call. Referee tries to explain to him the call, and Aguru retreats back to his bench. Aguru picks up his 3rd personal, 7th team foul, I believe that will be on North Andover. It is the 7th team foul, and that means the Lancers will have a 1-and-1 from the free throw line. Nope, they're going to be inbounding from the baseline after the referee signaled for the 1-and-1. Here's Rodriguez with 4:17 to go in the game. Lancers have a 61-47 lead. Not sure what the call was there, as the Lancers turn the ball over. No signal from the referee, just blows the whistle and signals North Andover ball. Not sure what that was all about. The referee smiling at Lancers head coach Ray Nunez. Ray Nunez returns the smile, and won't figure out what that was all about until after the game. And that's going to be a foul called on Lawrence. Let's see who it's on. Angel Vasquez going to pick that one up. 4th personal, 6th team foul. Watson will inbound on the near sideline with Reynoso guarding. Watson looking, gets it in to Lee. D'Souza. McElroy trying to drive back to Lee. Has it stripped away. Great defense by the Lancers. Juan Felix finds Reynoso. Reynoso puts it down, and Reynoso draws the foul. 3:48 to go. Pace of this game slowing down here in the 4th. So now we're going to have a 1-and-1 situation after the 8th team foul of the second half. Reynoso at the line. He knocks down the first, 62-47. Lancers on top. Reynoso makes them both. Mentioned earlier, he's been money at the line all season. Clutch player for the Lancers. Here's Watson. Kicks it out to McElroy, pops it. No good off the back rim. Up ahead, and that was last touched by D'Souza. It'll remain Lancer basketball on the far sideline with Rodriguez getting ready to inbound. Looking for Ruiz. Gets it to him now, back to Juan Felix. Luis Reynoso, what a drive, another phenomenal drive, stolen by Castillo, and the Lancers get another 2. Sloppy inbound by North Andover, and the Lancers take advantage. They've got a 20-point lead, and that's a foul called on the Lancers on the drive by Watson. And Darren Watson, let's see if he'll be at the line. That might have been a shooting foul. Yes, it will be a shooting foul. Front end of the 1-and-1 is no good from Watson. That's not going to help the Knights' cause here. Down by 20 with 3:04 left. It's a backcourt violation. And head coach Ray Nunez doesn't like the call, saying the referee was not in position to make that call. "20-point ball game, under 3 minutes remaining. D'Souza to the bucket, what a block! Oh, D'Souza was rejected by Reynoso for the second time tonight. Another foul called on Lawrence. I think it's going to be on Vasquez. Lancer fans here getting restless behind me. The referees calling this one tight down the stretch. It's going to be on Angel Vasquez. And I think Angel Vasquez, little Angel Vasquez, the junior guard, smallest player on the Lancers roster, has fouled out of the ball game. Big props to Angel Vasquez, though, the backup point guard for the Lancers. Some clutch minutes throughout this season on one of the best teams in the state. Got to give it up for Angel, and he played a good game here tonight. He'll be at the end of the bench, though, as he fouls out. Gonna have a timeout called by head coach Raymond Nunez. Timeout comes with 2:43 remaining in the game. The score, Lancers 67, the Knights 47. Once again, we will take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Get the app or open up your favorite browser and you can watch over 1,000 videos from the last 5 years. Currently featured the Boston Celtics Step Up Your Game video. The Arlington Middle School received a lighting grant. And the LPS Rise Up District Concert promotional video live on the LPS Media YouTube channel. Don't forget, you can check out all those videos as well as previous sports games, concerts, and theatrical performances. The LPS Media YouTube channel on any device, of course. So it'll be Lancer basketball. Luis Reynoso gets ready to inbound. He sends it into Juan Felix Rodriguez, trying to work on Gabe D'Souza. Coming down the home stretch here in this ball game. Stolen by Watson. Watson to the bucket, gets an easy 2, and it's an 18-point ball game. Here's Luis Reynoso. Lancers. Reynoso makes a move, kicked out to Castillo. Castillo double teamed, gets the pass into DeLone. DeLone front rims it. North Andover up to D'Souza. Left-handed layup is good, and it's a 16-point ball game with 2:03 remaining. Could it be too little too late for the Knights? Yes. Sebastian DeLone gets 2, extending the lead to 18, 69-51 with 1:51 left in the game. Watson, looked like Watson took a step there. McElroy can't hit the 3. Camacho looks up ahead to Castillo. Jaden, Juan Felix pops it. No good. McElroy the board. Kicks it to Moore. Gets it to go. Kyle Moore has been excellent from downtown. Sebastian DeLone had a breakaway, but he couldn't haul in that pass. Lancer fans getting greedy here. Looking for Sebastian DeLone to flush that. Here's D'Souza with 1:15 left in the game. Stolen by DeLone. Juan Felix looked up ahead, but he's going to hold back. Now Castillo. 1:09 left in the game. 69-54, Lancers on top. And once again, head coach Raymond Nunez wants to talk things over. So he calls timeout with the score 69-54 and 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining in the game. And that gives us the opportunity to remind you once again to check out the Lawrence Public Schools website on any browser. Pick your favorite. Just head to lawrence.k12.ma.us and you can read all about Abbott Lawrence Academy students doing chemistry experiments with copper. 6 LPS artists will have their art on display at an exhibit in Boston. And NLA students became senators for a day at the Ted Kennedy Center. Remember, you can read about all those events and more at the LPS homepage, lawrence.k12.ma.us. So 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the ball game. The score, Lancers 69, Scarlet Knights 54. Got to give credit to the Knights for just hanging around throughout this ball game. They're going to end up coming short here tonight in Lawrence. But they put up a decent fight against the Lancers. That's going to be a blocking foul underneath by McElroy. Doesn't like the call, but he was in the restricted area right underneath the basket. It's going to be the third personal on McElroy. Comes with 53.3 seconds left in the game. Castillo, front end of the 1-and-1. No good. Watson saves it, gets it to McElroy. Under 50 seconds to go. Here's McElroy. D'Souza pops it. No good. Watson, the offensive board. Back to McElroy. McElroy into the paint, puts it up. Back rims it. Camacho the board. 33 seconds left in the game. Miguel up to Reynoso. Camacho in the corner. Camacho to the bucket. No good. DeLone the board, puts it up. No good. Sebastian, second chance, gets it to go. 71-54 the score. 15 seconds remaining in the ball game. As Moore, another three. What have I said all night? This kid Moore, he's a shooter. 71-57, 3 seconds left in the ball game, and folks, your Lawrence High School Lancers have improved to 11-2. The Knights fall to 7-4. So the Knights hang tough, but the Lancers come through. The 7th best team in the state wins this one tonight. The final score here tonight from Lawrence: Lancers 71, North Andover 57. Folks, we'd like to thank you for joining us on this LPS Media broadcast. My name is Jay Oza, and we'll see you next time.